Hi, I'm Kirby Allison, and welcome to Mexico City. I've been invited by Max Gutmann, the exclusive importer of Cuban cigars, to spend a few days with him, to hear his stories, and to tour his incredible collection. And he's been very kind to put me in touch with the staff here at the Hotel Presidente InterContinental, one of the most well-renowned hotels in all of the city, and to be honest, all of Latin America. And more than a hotel, this is an institution that has served as host to countless dignitaries and luminaries from around the world, including Presidents Fidel Castro, Michael Jackson, and so many more. I've been kindly invited by the manager of the hotel, Alvaro Rey, for a tour. So join me as we step inside the Hotel Presidente InterContinental, Mexico City.
Mr. Allison.
Alvaro.
Welcome to the Presidential InterContinental.
Thank
Great
you so
to have
much.
you here.
Wow, I mean, what a stunning hotel. It's been so long since I've been in Mexico, and I have to admit, slightly embarrassingly, that I've never been here before. It's stunning.
It's a lovely place. It's a historical building. It's a building that is 46 years old. But
you wouldn't know
I guess it doesn't look like it. So we keep renovating, doing a lot of things to the hotel. We just did the lobby 2 years ago.
Wow.
We did the bar a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing a lot of restaurants. As you will see a lot of art. It's not only guest rooms, it's not only restaurants. There is a lot of art and a lot of things for a big clientele that this hotel has.
Yeah.
This is the hotel of the presidents, of the entertainment business, of the businessmen, and of the society of Mexico.
Yeah.
This is where everybody meets, and I tell you why. Because we have 8 restaurants.
8 restaurants, wow.
So as they call it, the locals call it the gastronomical hub of Mexico City is this hotel.
Yeah. Well, Max was telling me that this is really an institution, as you mentioned, socially here in Mexico City. I think, that's one of the hallmarks of a truly great establishment, is that over the years it's able to gain that respect from the local population, so that even people within a city like Mexico that have so many choices are coming back over and over again, to a place like the InterContinental. I think really speaks volumes to just how spectacular the hotel is.
It is indeed, and the beauty of it is, in spite of the 46 years and the restaurants, some of them that have been here for 25 years, we've been renovating, and not the old people, but the regulars from many years, they keep coming, and now there is a new clientele, and that's why we decided to do 4 more restaurants with a different touch, Japanese and Mediterranean, a new Mexican restaurant, plus a lot of new things in the hotel. So it keeps renovating. The hotel is booming. Nowadays is doing fantastic. Mexico is doing great, but specifically this area where the hotel is located is in Polanco, is converting itself as the golden mile of Mexico City, and a lot through this hotel.
Yeah. In Latin America, I would imagine too, because Mexico City is in some ways such a capital of the entire region.
I would say that Mexico is the London or New York of Latin America. That's how I will describe Mexico City. Of course, Latin America is full of important cities, but this one is really the leader of the whole Latin America, and fast growing.
Yeah, well, the food scene in Mexico City is legendary. I mean, it's one of the best food scenes in all of the world. I mean, some absolutely fantastic restaurants. And then culturally, I mean, just the art that you see coming out of Mexico, the history of this country, dating back, of course, hundreds of years, with the colonial Spanish influence, but also French influence, has really created a city that I think has so much to offer.
It does has a lot to offer, and there is a lot of things just here. If you look at Polanco, you have a huge park in front of us. You have a beautiful residential area. You have museums. You have to remember that Mexico City is the second largest city with museums in the world after London.
Wow.
And of course, as you said, gastronomical wise, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And the art and the people, I must say, Mexicans are hospitality here is fabulous.
Yeah.
They are absolutely fantastic.
That's why I
Very
married a
welcoming.
Mexican. You know?
Oh, well, of course, of course.
You know, an institution like this that, you know, in some ways is representing Mexico to the world, you know, for people that are traveling through, you know, how is it as the hotel manager that you integrate those cultural elements into the experience here, you know, that creates something that's more than just a place to sleep?
That's a very good question, and I think that's a responsibility of any of us hoteliers. Mm-hmm. And interesting enough, this city used to have a lot of Latin Americans and Americans, but in the past few years, you're getting a lot of people from Asia, a lot of people from Europe. Mm. So what we do on a daily basis is trying to teach or to give people a little bit of cultural awareness, because needs from every country are totally different. And as well, this hotel, I mean, I can tell you, a few weeks ago, we have 46 countries represented here. Wow. With presidents and ministers and ambassadors for the presidential event. Mm-hmm. So there is constantly that type of things, and you have to adapt to different nationalities.
You know, for the short time I've been here, the hospitality has been extraordinary. The hotel is spectacular, and I really look forward to trying, you know, some of the food.
Well, let me tell you, you are going to have great surprises. You are going to travel around the world only in this property, not only in the restaurants. You will see probably a cellar, which is a hidden gem that we have around here. Okay. That probably is one of many interesting things to discover at this property.
I mean, it's an absolutely incredible property. I mean, where does one begin?
Well, let me introduce you someone very special that will show you great things in this hotel. Maybe starting by the rooms.
Okay, great.
Please. Our Vice President of Operations of the group.
Mucho gusto.
Welcome.
Gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Yeah, thank you.
Álvaro, gracias por darnos la bienvenida, señor Kirby.
Thank you for welcoming me, Alvaro. And
this is home.
I guess we'll see one of the rooms.
Come and see. Discover.
Gracias. Thank you.
Great seeing you.
Kirby, welcome.
Wow.
We're glad to have you here in our Diego Rivera Suites, also called the Presidential Suite of the hotel, where we'll be able to welcome most of the head of states that have come to visit Mexico, all the presidents from the United States.
I saw Fidel Castro.
And also Fidel Castro.
Michael Jackson,
and many other celebrities actually have enjoyed this beautiful area. On top of celebrity, also a lot of CEOs of different companies, and they're able to enjoy the hospitality, the warm hospitality of our teams here in Mexico. Yeah. And we're so glad to have you here and to be able to showcase to you what is a little bit of the modern Mexico that we would like to see.
I mean, you've got a panoramic view of all the city.
42nd floor, you actually the best view on the Polanco area with all the mountain side, and on the other side, the Chapultepec Park, which is our central park from Mexico City, with this beautiful view, and Santa Fe and the new areas that also come up and coming in Mexico. So we're very fortunate to be able to enjoy this. On top of it, today is a beautiful day where you could actually see the entire city. Now we're glad to have here. The suite count from many rooms is more than 5,000 square feet. Incredible. We have a wine cellar, a private wine cellar that we personalize for the people that actually come here. We have the Italian dining rooms on the right-hand side, and all the cooking facility for the chef to prepare to you custom-made meal. But let me take you to the living room where you can actually enjoy it better.
Wow, I mean, this is fantastic.
Yeah, this is a place to welcome. We're glad to have you in the living room of this Diego Rivera Suites. It was designed by Felipe Ramos, local Mexican architect, very talented. And we had on a lot of Mexican artists like Jazomar, who draws this painting in this beautiful dining room coming from Italy. The name of the suite, Diego Rivera, obviously is meant a lot in Mexico, but we also have some beautiful Mexican artists that have drawn the presidential office that we're very proud of, with a view on the Chapultepec Park and the flags of Mexico. Also like the fact that it's actually a living room, but it's like a penthouse. No, it's not a suite. It's a place where you'd like to stay sometimes.
It's very comfortable, and I love all of the elements of authentic Mexican art.
Yes.
Right. I mean, here we are in Mexico City. I mean, of course, the capital of Mexico, but one of the great cities of the world.
Exactly.
And with such an identifiable culture of art and history and cuisine, we see that, kind of showcased various ways throughout the entire hotel, right through the restaurants, through the art you see in the lobby, but even finding its way into the rooms.
Correctly. And Damian Flores, one of the artists that has participated to create this room, and Rivelinos, it actually built this beautiful Pendulo del Tiempo, pendles of times, where it will help you to transition it to actually what is the most wow factor, the surprise effect that these suites of 5,000 square foot actually have a second floor.
Does really?
Exactly. I would love to show you.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Please come with us. So would love to show you the Presidential Suite second part, where we actually have a gym, spa, fitness, swimming pool, and also a living room. It's a little journey to come to this room, no? You're able to discover a little bit more of Mexico City with this gorgeous view.
I mean, this has to be one of the best views in the entire city.
Correct, yeah, we're able to enjoy the Chapultepec views, the view on the castle, the Central Park of Mexico City, and we're able also to take advantage of the new Polanco just behind us, where we actually have the swimming pool and the jacuzzi.
Really? Wow. Look at this. I mean, your own private pool and jacuzzi.
And jacuzzi, and also a fitness center, because after enjoying all this good food and having your friends right here at this table, a little bit of health could help anybody, no?
Or at least the thought of it.
The thought of it, correct, yes, the thought of it. No, and on top of it, being while swimming, you can look at the new Polanco. Mexico is a vibrant city. This new area where the Millana and everything else come up in Mexico, and this is a very vibrant area, no? The view is stunning, and you're actually able to enjoy the best of this country has to offer, no? But in the meantime, let me show you a little bit more about this hotel. You're on the top floor. Let's go to the bottom part. The bottom part reserves a lot of surprise. Okay. And one of those is this fantastic wine cellar. Luis Morones and his team has prepared for you a visit of our wine cellar, which has been built over the last 30 years, which is something unique in the Americas, and I'm sure you'll definitely enjoy it, knowing your taste for good things in life.
It gets even better. Wow, thank you.
Please join us.
Wow, Luis.
Okay, Kirby.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
This is incredible. I mean, who would have expected this?
Yeah,
hidden here in the middle of the hotel.
Yeah, the great cellar of Mexico and Latin America.
Yeah,
Just have to tell you.
And you're in charge of all of this.
Yes, a great wine program that we have.
Hard work. Well, you must show me, what it is that you've been saving away, because I mean, this looks absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, well, we have, just to start with this, we have 40,000 bottles in this cellar.
No kidding.
So the biggest cellar in Latin America. We have a huge wine list of 2,100 different wines from 23 different countries. So it's a great selection of wine.
It's a big program.
Yeah. You can see a lot of great wines. For example, we import directly wines from Bordeaux, one of the highlights of our wine list, like Chateau Lafite, for example, right here.
Well, I mean, it's an incredible hotel. And one of the things I was struck by, having the privilege of staying here, is just how many different restaurants that are within the hotel.
Yeah, we have a French cuisine. We have a Pied de Cochon, obviously. We have also the classic steakhouse from US, the Palm. We have an Asiatic restaurant, the Tocoya, Mexican restaurant, Chapulín. So you have different types of cuisine right now in this hotel. So people, it's so happy to have this.
And does that make the wine program more difficult? Because, it's not just exclusively French cuisine. I mean, you have the entire spectrum, from Mexican food, Italian, French, steak. And so does that make, how you approach, managing this cellar, at all different than maybe if you were at just one restaurant?
Yes, let me tell you a little bit of its history of our wine program. Well, we start with the opening of the Alfredo de Roma restaurant, which is the only one in Latin America to earn the Warren Award from a spectator.
Wow.
I will show you later. But yes, of course, the wine program started to grow since maybe more than 25, 26 years ago. In 1986, we started. So the wine program has been huge every year.
And how long have you been here for that?
18 years. Yeah.
18 years. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's my house, my place. We have also a great team of sommeliers in each restaurant. So we have 20 sommeliers working on the floor. Yeah, you can see that. If we have this type of cellar, the wine has to be the best service in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, what an incredible program. You were pointing at Chateau Lafite. I mean, this is, of course, one of the great, French houses.
Yeah.
And you've got an entire vertical here.
Yeah. We have like more than 10 to 12 different vintages of Chateau Lafite or Gilles. Also, we have Chateau Brion. But let me show you. One of the best vintages we have of Chateau Lafite is this 2009, as you can see. From Pauillac. It's a Premier Grand Cru Classé. What can I say? It's one of the greatest wines in our wine list. Also, we have Petrus and Romandie Conti from Burgundy. So we have very special wines in our cellar.
I mean, what an incredible, privilege to be able to be the custodian of such a cellar, such great wine, and hopefully even be able to taste much of this.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is 2009, but I mean, you've got, 1990, all the way back to
1994, we have also 2006, we have over there 2015, 2002, 2001. This is our oldest vintage of Chateau Lafite.
And how is it that you're approaching, kind of the acquisition of all this wine? I mean, are you buying at auction? Are you buying futures? Or
we buy futures. Mm-hmm. Also, we buy with a few negociants we have in Bordeaux. So we made the selection every year of all the Grand Crus. Also, we buy some wines from Italy, wines from Spain. Wow. Also, there is a couple of labels that we get just for us, from Rioja, Toñatere, from Ribera del Duero, also a few wines, Guardián de Sarmiento, and between all other wines that we buy directly, as you can see. Well, look at this. So this is the 2020, but we have also 2003. We used to have 05, more than 10 different vintages also from Petrus that we buy directly also. All the wines that you can see here from Bordeaux, there is no option that buy from other importers or distributors. We buy directly. So this is quality in our restaurants and quality also in the cellar for our customers.
And I would imagine with wines like this from these great houses, I mean, even getting allocation is challenging. I mean, you're competing with all of the other hotels and restaurants in the world, plus the collectors, just to get allocated.
That's what I think, because we are special about it, because not many restaurants in Mexico can buy directly wines from like this level of wines. And well, this makes our wine program very special.
Huh. And are you organizing, I mean, in addition to just, what's available on the menu at the restaurants, are you organizing special wine dinners or, special, kind of grand events, to really, to go deep and explore kind of the hidden areas of the cave, the cave?
Yeah, we do a lot of wine dinners because we have great customers that love our wine dinners. Here is the place where we get the best customers, and also we have plenty of wines signed for the winemakers or the owners, the CEO of different chateaus or wineries that comes to this place and shows maybe different type of wines in verticals and all the labels that they have in the winery, and also in the restaurants. So twice a month, maybe 3 times per month, we have wine dinners.
And how does one find out about those dinners? I mean, if someone's traveling to Mexico City or lives in the city, I mean, is it something that you guys promote like on the website or is it?
On the website, yeah. You can see on the website and our Instagram profiles and Facebook.
Well, I mean, you've got some of the great wines. I mean, these are, the Premier Crus, I mean, the great houses of France. But you've got 40,000 bottles, right? And so what is it? I mean, someone that's not spending $20,000 on a bottle of wine, right? Okay. Where are the hidden gems? As my friend, Max Fawkes would say, the unusual and the unpopular.
Yeah.
Where are those wines, that you find right now, are maybe a little bit off the beaten path, but that you find exciting and exceptional?
Well, obviously we have, like I said before, 2,100 different labels that we have in the wine list. Maybe wines, I love the wines from Spain, from Ribera del Duero, that you shouldn't spend a lot of money, the quality, value also. Mexican wines, we have more than 300 different Mexican wines. Okay. Mexican wine is growing also a lot. So we have also wines from El Cielo, wines from Viñas de Garza, Monte Chanic, just to name some of them. Casa Madero, the oldest winery also in America. Yeah. So wines from Germany, for example. I love the Riesling from Germany. I love the Grüne from Austria. So our clients can come here and find Alvariños or maybe ones from Sancerre, very special things. Also, smaller producers, champagne, for example, also almost 100 labels of champagne. Really? Vigneron, great producers also, but our house wine is French. Also, we have some house wine from Spain. You spend like I don't know, $10, $7 to buy the glass in the restaurant. So we have a lot of range of price.
Well, champagne is, near and dear to my heart. I love a nice champagne.
Yeah, you love?
Yeah.
As you can see, all the bottles are world storage. The temperature is very important. Yeah, also the humidity, also no odors in displays. Yeah. And we have each selection of the cellar with the flag of the origin of the wines. As you can see over there, Spain, you can see Italy. Yeah, the names of the wines. We have also a great system for the inventory of the wine. So it's everything. It's very well kept.
Well, I mean, it's first in class. Yeah. I mean, over 100 different varieties of champagne alone. Amazing.
Yeah. I have prepared for you something very special if you want.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I could never refuse such an invitation.
Yeah.
Here we are, the fun part.
What do you think? Yeah. I have prepared for you a great champagne that I love. It's a Blanc de Blancs Champagne Forget de Vimont.
Okay.
It's a Brut. It's a great style. As you know, Blanc de Blancs is 100% white grapes. It's beautiful. And while I open the bottle, I have to tell you a little bit things about our wine program also that I forgot. This is a great wine program under the umbrella of Grupo Presidente. So the InterContinental Presidente Hotel, it's for us that we have a great support from our CEO, Braulio Suaga, always loving the wine and supporting our wine list and the Wine Cellar. And it's a great pleasure to work with people like him. It's
what starts beautiful. At the top.
Yeah, it starts right there. Yeah.
Wow. I love that sound. It's like, whenever you're putting on a pair of bespoke shoes.
So let's taste this great champagne for you.
So why did you choose this? What is it about this particular champagne that you like?
Yeah, I love the Côte de Blancs. I love the Chardonnay from this region. It's Brut, so it's a dry champagne, but not like an extra Brut. It's not so dry. So it's beautiful in the nose, great acidity on the palate. The bubbles are as you can hear the bubbles right there. So it's a beautiful champagne. So I hope you enjoy it because I love this champagne. Between all the labels that we have, it's amazing. So in the start with this and being here in the Wine Cellar, it's a beautiful way to.
Well, what a privilege to drink great champagne with such a skilled sommelier in an incredible hotel and the largest cellar in all of Latin America. Amazing. Wow. Well, thank you. Let's try this. Beautiful floral nose.
The elegance, the bubbles are so tiny, so fine bubbles.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, great acidity, so fresh. Yeah, that's the wine that we have in our wine program. As I told you before, we have been awarded from Wine Spectator in 2019. There is right now 6 years earned the same Grand Award that only 100 restaurants in the world.
Really?
And the only restaurant here, Alfredo de Roma, that has this Grand Award.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I have to ask, what did you drink to celebrate? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember, but I only remember that when we received the email, I was almost crying about it. Yes, 20 years, more than 20 years for the wine program, then 10 years, 15 years, trying to earn the Grand Award. There is 3 levels. So we have the two glasses, the second level, best of award. Then we get the notice about the Grand Award. Was a very special day for me and also for our directors that always are supporting us also.
Yeah, and the entire team. Wow, this is delicious. Well, thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Luis, this is amazing. And here's to much more great wine here in Mexico City and a fantastic lunch afterwards.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Be my guest. Thank you.